Ever wondered which 60s muscle car ruled the drag strip with the loudest roar and the fastest quarter-mile sprint? From 426 Hemis to 440 Super Commandos, these beasts weren't just fast, they rewrote performance history. Some hit 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, and a few even humbled Ferraris and Corvettes. With prices starting under $3,000, they delivered pure speed on a budget. But what made them legends? Was it raw horsepower, gearing, or brute torque? Stay with us as we break down the 10 fastest 1960s muscle cars over the quarter mile. And don't forget to subscribe if speed still gets your heart racing. 10. 1969 Plymouth Cuda 440. The 1969 Plymouth Cuda 440 came armed with a 440 cubic inch V8, pumping out 375 horsepower and a hefty 480 pound-feet of torque. With 4.10 gearing and a 3-speed automatic transmission, it rocketed through the quarter mile in just 13.89 seconds at 103.21 miles per hour, as tested by Hot Rod magazine. While fuel mileage was poor, averaging around 9 to 11 miles per gallon, this wasn't built for efficiency, but for muscle. The engine's durability and low-end grunt made it a favorite among drag racers. Prices in 1969 started near $3,100, but today, restored models can command over $100,000. What made this Cuda special was its raw power, aggressive stance, and the fact that it offered big block speed in a compact pony car body. 9. 1969 Chevrolet Nova SS. The 1969 Chevrolet Nova SS packed a punch with its 396 cubic inch V8, pushing 375 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. Mated to a 3-speed manual and 3.55 rear gears, it stormed the quarter mile in just 13.87 seconds at 105.14 miles per hour, as confirmed by Hot Rod magazine. Despite being overshadowed by the Camaro and Chevelle, this compact proved itself a track-ready sleeper. While fuel economy hovered around 10 to 12 miles per gallon, it offered incredible performance for a starting price under $3,000. Lightweight and nimble, its power-to-weight ratio gave it a serious edge. A special mention goes to its understated styling and raw aggression, qualities that made the Nova SS one of the most overlooked but deadliest muscle cars of the 60s. 8. 1968 Mercury Cyclone GT. The 1968 Mercury Cyclone GT came alive with a 428 cubic inch Cobra Jet V8, delivering 335 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. Paired with 4.11 gears, it blasted the quarter mile in 13.86 seconds at 101.69 miles per hour, verified by Hot Rod magazine. Though minor tweaks like removing the power steering pump helped performance, the car remained stock in all key mechanical areas. Weighing around 3,880 pounds, its sleek Torino-inspired fastback design gave it visual and aerodynamic appeal. Fuel economy was modest at 8 to 10 miles per gallon, but this beast wasn't built for saving gas. It was built for speed. Priced around $3,200 in 1968, the Cyclone GT stood out with bold styling, big block grunt, and the ability to take on the best at the drag strip. 7. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Z28. The 1968 Camaro Z28 ran with a high-revving 302 cubic inch V8, producing 290 horsepower and 333 pound-feet of torque. Backed by 4.10 gearing, it sprinted the quarter mile in 13.77 seconds at 107.39 miles per hour and clocked 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.3 seconds as reported by Car and Driver. Despite lower displacement than rivals, its power-to-weight balance and SCCA-inspired engineering made it a true performer. Fuel economy averaged around 13 to 15 miles per gallon, respectable for its class. With a starting price under $3,500, the Z28 also managed to outperform the 1968 Corvette 427 and even the Ferrari 275 GTB4 in the quarter mile. Its dual exhaust, lightweight build, and aggressive gearing made it a precision tool for both the street and strip, earning its place among the best. 6. 1969 Plymouth GTX. The 1969 Plymouth GTX packed a 440 cubic inch Super Commando V8 producing 375 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. Paired with 4.10 gearing and a 3-speed automatic, it clocked 13.70 seconds at 102.8 miles per hour in the quarter mile, tested by Motor Trend. While rooted in the Roadrunner's DNA, the GTX offered luxury features like wood grain trim, bucket seats, and added insulation. Optional upgrades included the 426 Hemi or 446 pack for even more muscle. Fuel economy averaged 8 to 10 miles per gallon, and prices hovered around $3,500. It delivered both comfort and serious speed, proof that muscle cars didn't have to be bare bones to be blistering fast. 5. 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1. The 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1 came alive with a 428 cubic inch Cobra jet V8 rated at 335 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. Matched with 3.50 gearing and a 3-speed automatic, it ran the quarter mile in 13.69 seconds at 103.44 miles per hour, as tested by Popular Hot Rodding in January 1969. Equipped with Ram air induction, it delivered serious power with striking looks. Features like hood pins, rear spoiler, and sport slats set it apart visually. Fuel economy averaged 9 to 11 miles per gallon, while base pricing began near $3,100. It balanced everyday comfort with performance, making the Mach 1 a standout in Ford's muscle lineup. 4. 1968 Dodge Charger Hemi. The 1968 Dodge Charger Hemi roared with a 426 cubic inch V8, officially rated at 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. Backed by 3.23 gearing and a 3-speed automatic, it ran the quarter mile in 13.50 seconds at 105 miles per hour, as tested by Car and Driver. Despite weighing 4,035 pounds and stretching nearly 208 inches, it launched from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds, and reached a top speed of 156 miles per hour. Fuel mileage averaged 8 to 10 miles per gallon, with prices starting around $3,500. Its fastback styling, hidden headlamps, and deep-set grille gave it a standout presence. The Charger Hemi wasn't just a looker, it was a street brawler wrapped in sleek sheet metal. 3. 1969 Dodge Charger 500. The 1969 Dodge Charger 500 was Dodge's first serious answer to NASCAR's Aero Wars, fitted with a 426 cubic inch Hemi V8 producing 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. With 4.10 gearing and a 3-speed automatic, it hit 13.48 seconds at 109 miles per hour in the quarter mile, verified by Hot Rod magazine. Dodge improved aerodynamics by adding a flush-mounted grille and fastback rear window, reducing drag and rear lift. Despite its large size and weight, it managed a top speed of 156 plus miles per hour and 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.8 seconds. Priced around $3,800, its race-inspired design and track-tested engineering made it a rare street car built with NASCAR intentions, fast, focused, and unforgettable. 2. 1969 Mustang Boss 429. The 1969 Mustang Boss 429 was created to meet NASCAR homologation rules, powered by a 429 cubic inch V8 rated at 375 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque, though actual output exceeded 500 horsepower. It featured aluminum heads, huge intake ports, and staggered valves, paired with 3.91 gears and a 4-speed manual. Tested by Cars magazine, it ran the quarter mile in 13.34 seconds at 107 miles per hour and hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds. Fuel economy ranged between 9 to 11 miles per gallon, and its original price topped $4,700. Built under Ford's Total Performance program, the Boss 429 combined rarity, brute strength, and race-bred engineering into one of the most iconic Mustangs ever made. 1. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. The 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner won Motor Trend's Car of the Year for delivering serious speed at a budget price. Under the hood was a 426 cubic inch Hemi V8, producing 425 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. It ran the quarter mile in 13.32 seconds at 107.65 miles per hour. Tested by Muscle Car Confidential, using 4.10 gearing, a torque flight 3-speed automatic, and F70 by 15 tires. A $714 Hemi upgrade transformed it into a drag strip monster. With a base price around $3,000 and fuel economy of 8 to 10 miles per gallon, it offered unmatched value. Features like Roadrunner decals, Beep Beep horn, and Coyote Duster air cleaner gave it iconic charm alongside blistering performance that humbled prissier muscle cars. In the end, these muscle cars weren't just fast. They were legends built on pure power, smart gearing, and raw attitude. They didn't need fancy tech or sky-high prices to dominate the strip. Which one would you take to the track today? And do you think any modern car delivers the same thrill for the price? Drop a comment below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more muscle-packed content.